Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be checking out a web browser game. I know I don't play any of these right now because there are not really any to play. Ever since Belisara disappeared and I can't get into my webkins, this is it. So we're going to be starting Wolvden today. It's kind of a underdog type, not really known of web browser game. I really have never heard of it until maybe a couple years ago. I like it though. I'm quite addicted to it. It's just really easy to play. There's plenty of things to do, and I think that's what makes it so addicting is you have plenty of things. I mean, really, you don't run out of things most of the time to do in this. And it's not like one of those silly phone games where it gives you a timer for like 16 hours on one thing and then you got to come back the next day. It's usually just an hour timer, maybe 2 hours, depending on what you're doing. And that's not bad at all. So we're going to get right into it. Basically, the first thing I like to do when I get on is I'll check the news. So you got a little news section. You check the inbox. Well, usually I just check the inbox. The news is like latest events and whatnot. I always check my messages because usually there's stuff here like, oh, you had puppies born, or oh, here's your daily rollover summary, and things like that so that you can see what's happening throughout your pack when you're gone. The game resets at like 3 a.m. It's like 2:30, 3 a.m. Thankfully, pretty late at night, so I usually get all my stuff done by then because you do have daily quests. Right now, these are the little mouse Melvin, his missions. You get 5 daily, and then, as you go, you get a special daily streak here. Those are usually pretty easy to do within the day, and then you go over here into your quests. Wait, into Crossroads, my bad. Then you go into quests. And I like to see what quests I get for the day, which these ones were really easy today, thankfully, completed in no time. Sometimes it takes me much longer, and it takes me till, like 2 a.m. sometimes to finish quests. So that was pretty easy there. I recommend always doing these because you get a lot of money. Thankfully, I'm doing better because I did all my quests, and I thankfully sold some wolves. So after I usually check my notes and everything, if I do have puppies born, I'll go to the den and check them out. I will show you guys some puppies I just had. They're so cute. They're actually really nice. So this is the mom here. She's got the skull base, which is rare in this game. Very hard to pass on through breeding from what I've been experiencing anyways. And here's one of her babies, Huckleberry. Just adorable. I just think it's so cute. I'm glad she made a cute puppy here. Even though it's not the skull base, if you go down here, you can see what base it is, see how many wolves have it in the game, or like the percentage of it. If you want to see them as an adult, which I usually do, it's just cool because they honestly do change a lot from a baby to an adult, like how the markings will look. I don't know, it's just weird. So you come down here and you hit adult. And there we go. Oh, so pretty. Like, that is just so pretty. Perfect. Looks, honestly, I think it looks just like the dad because I think the dad looked just like this, but with like richer, darker colors. I'm pretty sure. Just so cute. So, yep, after I do that, I will then immediately, like before doing anything, I will go to the crossroads here. My kitty wanted to join. Say hi, baby doll. She's so cute. Oh, yeah, is that the good spot? Oh, that's the good spot. She's my baby girl. Her name's Baby Doll, if you guys haven't seen her introduction video. She's just the sweetest thing. Old soul. I actually don't know how old she is because we adopted her. Not from a center. We just took her from a family member's house that didn't want her and couldn't take care of her. So I'm like, well, yeah, of course we'll take her. So I have no idea how old she is. So let's see here. When I hit explore, you immediately want to go out and explore somewhere, wherever you have unlocked. I really don't remember how it goes in the beginning of the game, like what you unlock first. I think you can honestly pick and choose here and there. I don't know. But there are like easy and hard areas. So I just am going to pick a random one. We're just going to go here. And let's see. You just start exploring. So basically in this game you get energy. So your energy will give you all your explorer steps. So as you hit explore, you usually lose 2, 3, or 4% energy. And this is basically, I like to say, like almost like a weird butterfly effect game or just complete random RNG. It's like a little bit of a mix because depending on what you pick will lead you to the next thing. And depending on what pops up is just completely based on RNG. So right now we have a level 5 Bobcat. I do need to do that because of my quest, which is like complete 3 battles. So anything above level 5 is what you want to shoot for, because anything above level 5 potentially has the chance to drop trophies, battle trophies, which are very rare. Still have not found one. Oh, it's so irritating because you'll get quests that'll be like, oh, hey, go find a battle trophy, and you'll never get one. I've definitely been working on that. And then down here you can see as you're battling, you get some moves here. Not moves. You get some dialogue, basically. Just little things telling you what's happening. Pretty cool, I guess. It's a little immersive. The game needs more for sure. Like, this web browser is very dead. Like, no interactions per se with the wolves. They don't move. They're not animated. There's no entertainment in the sense of movement. There's no music though either. There's barely any sound effects in this game except for when you're playing like one of the games. It's very sad. The game really has a long way to go, even though it's already been out for years. I don't know, they're just not improving the web browser yet, which really sucks because Bellicera was like one of my favorite web browser games, and it was similar, you know, it was 2D and you just clicked and did things, but it was animated. You know, your horses at least moved and stuff happened when you fed them, sound effects happened, things like that. But you get nothing from this game. So that does suck. But I love exploring and doing this random RNG. It's very fun. I love RNG stuff. I don't know. It's just, you know, a game of choice, which I like. So as you're traveling, you do get to come across wild wolves that can potentially join your pack if you want them to, or you can just leave. And we're going to keep going on here. Oh, we got another one. Nice. Okay, he's rustic. I like the colors. But just not for me. I have a lot of wolves right now, so I'm not really needing a bunch of them. Level 10 corrupted. Oof. Let's try it. So obviously higher level, the stronger they are. I'm level 15, but to be honest, I still don't feel that strong. It's definitely a battle still with these. Anything above like level... Yeah, I'd say anything 10 and up is pretty hard to fight still. Depending on what the creature is. To be honest, I think these Halloween deers aren't that bad. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. At least we completed the quest because I did a fight earlier, so I don't have to battle anymore because I'm pretty low on HP. I'd probably die anyways. Okay, we're getting a lot of at least decent wolves, just not anything I'm interested in enough to try and take. Thankfully there are traits in this which I will show you guys, which I think I have the one that increases encounters or increases something with the wild wolves. Okay, nice little gray, nice. I honestly prefer playing this on mobile just because I can play it wherever I want. It's a quick, easy, you know, web browser click. I can constantly check things. The exploring is about the same on the phone, but when you're doing like the store and whatnot, I think it's faster on the phone, trying to get through the store and everything. You can just click on things a lot faster. But in here, it's fine. Only thing that irritates me is when you get encounters with wolves, it moves your screen. I really hate that. It's just annoying constantly having to fix it, and that's what doesn't happen on mobile. That's not a thing. I will say playing the fish game on this, though, there is a little fish game, which is going to be very important to this game. Sadly, it's very boring, but it's important if you want money, just like little side money. That at least is way easier on PC because the screen's bigger. Ooh, we got a snow baby. Pretty sure that's what this coat is called, is snow. Oh boy, so that looks messed up. That looks messed up. I haven't been reading these just because I'm impatient most of the time and I don't want to sit and read every little thing. Most people don't. After you get used to it for so long, you know, but this one's pretty creepy. It says, at first glance, this deer looks almost as if it's alive, but when you move closer, you realize that it's completely froze and already torn into by another predator. What's most surprising is that you notice a tiny fawn, so it doesn't look at you and pretends to be invisible. So you can either check it out or try and take a bite, which I'm just going to check it out. Nothing happened. And then we're out of energy, so we're done that for the day. And then when I'm done that, I will usually immediately go into the trading center and the raffle center. So right now I do have a raffle up. The raffle is a whole bunch of fun. You guys are going to have great time with this if you check this game out, because you can just go through and at least put your chance in. It's just gambling, you know, see what you can get. Some people are pretty nice about their raffles, and some people are not. They make them very expensive. Sometimes it's worth the expense, though. I mean, sometimes there's really good items up there. So we're going to put this up. Like right now I've got this natural pointed patch mutation wolf that I'm trying to raffle off just because I don't necessarily love her color, but I know she's pretty nice looking still, and she is a patched pointed, which is just rare. It's a rare mutation, so people are going to want it. So I was just trying to raffle it off, and I give plenty of options here, like for people to put things in, but because it's such a rare wolf, I have the opportunity to ask for higher quality items. I'm not expecting to get them. It's just, I figured I might as well try. Right now I do have 3 participants with 350, so somebody put something in somewhere. Um, and then we just bump it, because every 5 minutes you can bump your raffle up so people can see it. And then we just move on. I need my money right now, so we'll see. We might check out some raffles. I already kind of went through earlier and put a bunch in, like a bunch of tickets in or money in for things. So we're gonna move on to the trading center. And I always boost my trades here because every 5 minutes you can also boost your sales that you have going on. So what's easiest for me is starting from the bottom, because every time you boost something and you go back to your managed trades, it immediately gets put at the top. So you'll already know, okay, still have to boost all of these. And it's just easier to keep track of for your brain and your eyes. This is way easier to do on mobile. To be completely honest, this is way slower on PC. I would prefer to do this on mobile because it's just way faster. You just save all these extra clicks and whatnot and time of loading. Unless your phone's bad or your internet's bad, then you're just shit out of luck on that one. So this is also what I really like about the game, is there is a lot to learn. I mean, yes, it's annoying because there's so much to learn, but at the same time, like I said, it keeps you engaged, keeps you busy, keeps you constantly wanting to check things out, and that's my downfall is I'm a extremely curious person on top of having the addictive collectible personality. Like, I get addicted to games very easily. So this game is definitely for me. And when you come into here, you see your main wolf, you can click on it, and then you want to come down and you want to find your talent. So in the beginning of the game, when you make your wolf, that's your main wolf, that's your lead wolf. So you go into the talents here. I'm honestly a little new to this because I don't know what happened when I started playing this a long time ago. I probably just forgot about it. I don't really remember if the game showed me or if I skipped through it. I completely did not know these traits were here. And then I took like a year or two off the game. And when I came back, of course, forgot even more. I knew nothing about anything. Totally didn't know these were here until my friend told me. I was like, what the heck? Ugh, terrible. But yeah, I do enjoy having the talent point options. It really does help out because you're going to want to get the one that increases your pack size by 10, because this will bring it up each time. So you get basically 20 free slots. It's super nice because I was hurting for slots, hurting, and then I finally got those, and now I got 52. I'm like, what? So I have plenty of space now. I will definitely do a video some other time on like maybe my top favorite wolves, because I have too many right now, and a lot of them are just projects, really. But I have too many, and that's okay. We're gonna collect some more. So usually after we do all that, we can check the event out. There is an event going on right now. Ooh, a little story. They do stories with it most of the time. I just tend not to read them. Sometimes it depends. It really depends, I guess. Okay, so I have to go to the witches. Okay. As you approach the Coven's domain, you're surprised. See, like, I don't really care to read this, honestly, so I'm just gonna do that. But this has 2 options, so I don't know. I feel like I have to read this now. Okay, you tell the wolf about the alarming sights. Okay. Don't be so worried. Ashira is my lead wolf's name, so she's gonna use that. It's wonderful news. The world isn't what's changing, it's you. It means you're growing stronger. The more spell work you do, the more you'll change. Okay. I'm gonna say I'm not so sure, because the things I've seen are definitely like demented and messed up. This is I think the Halloween event. Yeah, this is the Halloween event, so it's like they've been putting all these creepy creatures in the Explorer, where you can go and what we just did, explore and whatnot. And you did see some of them. They were either glowing with fire or just demented. Pretty cool, actually. At least they actually put the effort into like changing stuff like that. Okay, so I have to gather more stuff. Sure. I won't be mean. I'll just do it. Okay. To cast your daily spells, please visit the spell book. See, I had no idea about this either. Like, I feel like I've seen it, and then I just didn't think about it again, ever. My brain just completely got rid of it. What the heck? What would I cast these for? Wait, I don't know what that does. Vigor. Does that help my HP or my energy? I don't know. No, because this one's HP. Restores your HP to maximum. That's awesome. So I can do that once without using stuff all day? Restores your energy? Really? I can use that once per day? I don't have enough energy? How do I get it? This is all new to me, to be honest. What? I do? No, I don't. Oh, I have to go. Oh, I have to go exploring. Okay, okay. They want me to explore. Okay. So is that how I get this stuff? What? Let me use that though. What? Okay. So what did that? What did that just do? Did you guys see what that did? I don't know what that did. Oh, I haven't unlocked all the spells. Okay. But it says I'm pretty sure I have these. I didn't even. Okay, so at least I brought my health back up. Okay. Can I do this now? No, I still don't have enough for that one. Confusion. Okay, moving on. That's okay. I have something in my hoard. So your hoard is like your storage box. You just keep everything here. I think I still have one event item left. That will raise my energy. Oh, I don't know. It looks like a sandwich usually. Oh, never mind. I think I used them all. And that's okay. So there was a invent item I had that allowed my energy to go up all the way, but that's okay. We still have 10% energy, so we'll just wait on that. Next thing, set my hunters up and my herbalists and all that fun stuff. So we got one hunt ending soon. I think this depends on either how big your pack is or how high level you are. I really don't know. I saw it change just the other day for me after I got a bigger pack from the traits, and now I can do 3 hunts. So I'm assuming it's from how many wolves you have. Really don't know. Before I could only ever do 2 hunts at a time. But hey, I'll take 3. So we're going to do... They just kind of have random names except for the no finisher one. I knew that that one needed a finisher. They all have their own roles, you know. Certain wolves are better at depending on stats, which is very cool. I love having stuff to work towards with my wolves, like stats and training and whatnot. So this one says best rolls. We're going to do that. And then best roll. Then it'll usually give you a chance. This time it's only giving me 1 chance for a critter trail. 47%. So that's Could be better. We're going to try another one here. We'll do set. Again, completely random name. Oh, one of them doesn't have energy. Okay, let me just try again and see which one it was. Oh, 55. Okay, so we can't use cane. So, something pretty cool about this as well is you do not have to use every wolf in your hunting pack just because they're in there together. So even though they might not be the best for the role, you can still do it and attempt to hunt. See, now it lets me. And actually, 75, I'll take it. Even though it's just a critter trail, it's pretty good chances. So I'll most likely get a critter at least. And then we go over to the herbalist. I think, yeah, he's already going on one right now, so we'll leave that. Thankfully, it doesn't take too long. And it does tell you. So like 15 more minutes. And let's see. Next thing I check is the pup stuff. I did not send any out training today, so we gotta do some training. Sadly, I guess they said there's no real important stats for pup training, and all my females are pup sitters. That's what I meant. There's no training for pup sitters. Like I guess there's no specific stat that improves that for some reason. So usually for the females, I just work on wisdom or smarts just in case they want to go into herbalism or train pups, I suppose. And then for the males, we do all the regular like strength, speed, agility, blah, blah, in case they want to be scouts or hunters. That's kind of it. Oh yeah, I didn't check my scouts today. Now that I'm thinking of that. Jeez, I can't believe that. See, there's just so many things in this game. Honestly, I do forget about a lot of things throughout the day. I'll be like, oh my god, I didn't put my hunters out. Or, oh man, I didn't put the scouts out. Dang, and I'll forget. And we can do that real quick, actually. Because I'd rather have them going. Scouting does take a while. Or did I have... I really can't remember now. No, I didn't put them back out. Okay. So I do have a female right now doing the scouting because she was the only one that had high enough wisdom to go into the glaciers. I didn't have it unlocked yet, so she has to scout it for me to unlock it because she's the only one that can. After that, though, she'll be going back to pup sitting. And then I do have Panda on rainforest. It's so close. I'm so excited. The pup training's kind of complicated. I don't really know why they had to make this so complicated, but they did. There's certain ones you just won't be able to do without certain items, which honestly kind of sucks. And you need specific wolves to have specific stats and energy to do specific things. It's just all around very annoying to keep track of. I never really used to train my pups in the past because of that. I just said fuck it. But we're going to try speed, and we're going to do bird watching and see what we can do. See, there's no items, so I'm pretty sure it will not allow me to, but we're going to try it. Thankfully, he's got 100 energy, and there were wolf options. So what are we doing right now? Speed. Okay, speed. So we're going to do males. There's some males. You don't do 4 at a time. And that's what I figured. You need an item. So I don't have the item. See, that really sucks. Like, okay, I can't do that just because I don't have an item. Okay. So we'll do speed, and we'll do a different lesson. We'll say chasing and escaping. See, this time doesn't require an item. I just think that's the stupidest shit. Stupid. You know, no reason for that. So we're going to put this in. Different males. And we're going to start it. So this one is going to take an hour. Not bad at all. And then after that, I'll finally get down to like just the enjoying parts of the game that aren't the tedious like daily stuff. I just find that stuff a little tedious most of the time. It's like daily routines. You can go into your search and start searching for studs for your females that are in heat, so you can make some cute babies, which is a pain in this game. I swear they make that so complicated. Kind of like is it Rival Stars? Rival Star Horse Racing? God, they make that just so impossible to get the horse you want, or at least certain patterns. Impossible. So in this, it's kind of the same. You're really just running off very specific genetics, and if they don't match up, you're not going to get a cute puppy. So right now, I've been trying to work on these two. Anya has been absolutely impossible to find a mate for. She just doesn't make any cute babies with anyone yet that I've put her with, even though she looks beautiful. It's just been impossible. I don't know why. Thankfully, she still got 3 more days. But wow. And we've got Mango Blend here. I've really just been trying to get her blend eyes to pass on. I could care less for this look, though it looks pretty cool. I do like the gold look. I really just want the eyes. Also been a pain. Thankfully, she has 3 rollovers still. For some reason, the person will not accept or reply to my request. So when you send out requests, I definitely try and recommend only requesting to studs that have been on in the last day, like people that have actually been on the game within the last day, because that means they're most likely going to come on within the next day or at least the day after that and check their requests. Because if you pick people that haven't been on in like 4 days, well, your wolf only has 4 days to be in heat. So if they don't come back within the next 4 days, you know, you just don't get that chance. Other than that, yeah, I'll check out the store. I'll check out more raffles. We'll see what they got for new raffles right now. And then I'll obviously boost mine again. I try and boost them at least every 5 to 10 minutes if I don't get it right away at the 5-minute mark, because I'm always playing other games or doing something. Okay, this one seems pretty good. Did we do 50? At least it'll only cost me 50. We might as well. Get me a good entry in there. And let's see. We got random wolves. Okay. They're alright. Honestly, there are a lot of ugly wolves in this game just because people, like I said, breeding sucks. They test their breeding. They get ugly babies and more ugly babies are born. It's just like the real world. Like, you can't help it, you know. So a lot of people just try and raffle them off or sell them cheap. Let's see. What's this one? Just female. Ooh, I don't have an albino anymore. But you always got to check the actual base of the albinos. Don't just willy-nilly buy albinos, because there's no chance you're passing it on unless the mate that you're mating it with has the albino chance as well, or is an albino. Okay, he's done. I keep saying she because I wanted it to be a girl. I'm trying to pass on his markings. They're so pretty. So you can include apprentices with things that your wolves are doing, thankfully, to train them over time. So like I said, I like to make these usually males, which Hades, I'm assuming, is a male. And we're going to have him forge with my rune guy here. And then he just gets points for that, proficiency. Same with hunting. My wolves are not that good right now, though, so usually I don't send apprentices out because they have to be strong enough to do so. Like, high enough in their profession, I guess we'll call it in this. Oh, who has to level up? Someone has to level up. It won't let me. Dark Mana and Red Raven. Okay, so let's go level them up. This is Red Raven, handsome man. Been trying to pass off his black points to other babies, but I've been noticing that the black points only look really good if they're completely at 100%, you know, and don't get overlapped by other markings. So that's been tough. We're basically making this guy, I guess, the agility speed guy. I don't know. Gotta make a variety somewhere. And then someone else needed it, so we're gonna go to Den here. And it'll tell you on the side if they need level ups, like right there. It's got the arrow, Dark Mana. He's also my pretty boy. Really been trying to pass on his markings and his legacy. Well, the mother's legacy, because she's old and she's one of my oldest wolves that I've had. So I really like trying to pass on her legacy right now and keep some of the pups and make some cute ones. He came out really nice. I guess we're doing him with wisdom, which is fine if he wants to be a scout at some point. That'd be good. You start off with very low stats in the beginning. Like as they level up, they'll get more, but right now he's level 2, so it's like you get no inherit traits, basically, like inherit points. Let me go to my den here. So this is Mystique. Pretty sure this is the mom of that baby. She's getting old. Wolves apparently only live until... Was it 6, 7, 8? 6, 7, or 8 years in this? You'll have to Google it, fact check me. I can't quite remember right now because they said it varies, I guess. But she's got the marking under the blue, as you see, and I just love this wolf. She's been around since the first time I started playing, and she's getting a little old. Not too crazy old, but old enough like to where I'm gonna have to start worrying about it. So she's got 3 new babies right now too. Which they were cute, but like they weren't absolutely what I wanted from her, so I'm not keeping them. They're all very cute though. This boy's cute. So I've got a couple of those going. I don't know, I like legacies in this, like generations. A lot of people are pretty weird in this game. I really don't know why they're so weird about it. Maybe they're just not good at managing their own wolves. But I love keeping generations, like keeping the family kind of thing, because that's the whole reason we play this game, is we want to collect wolves, make cute babies. Obviously, you get attached to your wolves and you want to make their family legacy go on until they die. Because they actually do last for a very long time. Your wolves will last a long time in this if you keep them. Like I said, I've had a couple of these for years now. Like Cerberus here, he's getting old, 5 years old. Frederick, actually, I found in the wild. He's just naturally really old. I'm going to have to breed with him soon. But haven't found any good mates for him. I don't know. They just haven't been making cute babies. And then... Where's another one I had? Yep, right here, as you see, keep if survives, because I was having some trouble early on trying to keep all my babies alive, because if your pup sitter isn't good enough, like doesn't have a high enough proficiency, they can sadly die with the rollover of the next day. But I love his little paws, super cute, so we're trying to keep that going. And I think that's really all we're going to do for today. That's the base of Wolvden, really. You got, like I said, a whole bunch to do. There's a whole lot more to the game that I haven't shown you. But this is the base, and that's kind of like what I do on my daily routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know down below. I will be making more small videos of these. Just something you guys can put on in the background, or if you need to know something, it's here. This is basically all I play. I'm just addicted right now, so we'll be making a few more of these for sure. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!